What's up, guys? My name is Josh,
And I'm Jacob.
and welcome to a tips and advice video.
On formations.
Yes. So the 3-4-1-2 is very solid offensively, but if you're not a good defensive player, then this won't be the formation for you because you'll notice that the 3 back leaves lots of gaps in the midfield, and it's really tough to play without that support. The 3-4-2-1 is solid offensively, and it always feels like there are 3 guys up the pitch, but there are holes in the defense and out wide, especially beside the center backs, the right and left center backs, and behind the left midfielders. The 3-4-3 is pretty solid as it gets players wide, and it's easy to keep possession and get up the field. As you'll notice, it looks like a diamond. And
The 3-5-2 is by far our favorite formation. The center defensive mids act a big role in this because they always come back to help out the center backs, and it makes your defense super strong, and you'll always outnumber them at midfield. And the center defensive mids also act as center mids when you're on the attack and outnumber the opponent every which way on the pitch.
yeah,
Amazing formation.
yeah, it feels like there are 5 defenders and also 5 midfielders because those center defensive mids work extremely hard to get up and down the pitch and feed your strikers and that center attacking mid. So you'll notice that you're going to get a lot of goals and not very many scored against you with this formation. And it's getting more popular in FIFA 13, which I think is great. The 4-1-2-1-2, in our opinion, is a little bit overrated.
No, very. Come on.
Speak.
At the back, they're not very strong whatsoever. Very easy to get by them, but up front, it's more of a through ball situation where you would always have to through ball. Otherwise, it's not very easy to get forward. It's a very weak formation, I find.
The 4-2-2-2 has good possession, is a good possession formation, and is okay offensively as well as defensively. But if you don't get up the pitch and you don't keep the possession, then you will find yourself buried in your own end, which kind of sucks at times. But the 4-2-3-1, yeah, I found it to be okay offensively, but it was extremely good defensively because there always feels like there are 6 men back with those center defensive mids. They do play both up and down the pitch, which is good, but there's no space for them really. The 4-3-1-2, it's good offensively, but the center forward seems invisible at times. Solid defensively, and the midfield build-up is strong.
The 4-3-2-1 is very similar to the 4-3-1-2, but the offense is a bit better when making rushes up with through balls and L1X or L1A, whatever console you're playing on, and it's very important for the forwards to do that.
So the 4-3-3 is a good formation, especially when using the outside wings. It relies on the center mids quite a bit, just because, you know, they pretty much hold up the team in there, and they can get the ball out to those wingers, which is a good help, especially if you're the type of player who loves the pace and likes to cross the ball. The 4-4-1-1 is extremely similar to the 4-5-1 and the 4-4-2, but the center forward seems pointless in this formation, as there aren't many players forward enough to get good distribution and attack quickly. But the 4-4-2, on the other hand, is well-rounded and used very often, but there are many gaps in the field, especially between the defense and the midfield, as they do play flat. You gotta start. I'll fucking read it like a script.
With the 4-5-1, your midfield will outnumber the opposing players, and you will have a lot of support from the defense. But the biggest problem is that the outside midfielders are almost useless since there are so many men playing back and not enough forward. A 4-3-3, in my opinion, is a much better for an offensive formation. We skipped through the 5 formations, if you didn't notice. We find them absolutely horrible.
Yeah, but overall, you just have to choose which one works best for you. If I was a possession-based player, I'd probably go with 4-2-2-2, 3-5-2, 4-4-2 even. Those are definitely the best formations, but you have to make your own decision, right?
Yeah, I originally liked the 4-3-1-2, and I got using the 3-5-2, and it was definitely has definitely become my favorite as well. So yeah, that's about it. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Josh.
And we'll talk to you guys next time.